Uh, howdy, howdy, YouTube. What is up, YouTube? So, leg day, gonna go get a leg pump in. Just gotta survive, and that's it. Just get through it. But I'm kind of pumped. I'm kind of ready. I'm kind of like, let's go. All right, come on. Oh, just gonna get in there and freaking just destroy it. Okay. That's all there is to it. If you go into the gym with the mindset that like, today's gonna suck, it's gonna be a hard workout, I hate legs, then you know what? Yeah, you're, what did Creed say? What controls your mind controls your life, Controls your mind, controls your life. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, just gonna get in there, freaking kill it. That's all there is to it. We're just gonna thrash some hack squats. We're gonna annihilate some RDLs, and we're gonna get the burn from those leg extensions, the leg curls, and it's gonna be a good ass time. All right, simple as. Now, I do want to mention today, I was robbed. I was robbed in broad daylight, okay? That's what happened. Somebody robbed me, and I'll tell you what happened, okay? What happened was, I had to ship a return label, or ship a return to a company, and I already had the label. It was prepaid. I don't own a printer because, I'm a 27-year-old man, and I don't own a printer. But regardless, okay, so I had to ship it. I don't own a printer. And so I went to the UPS store to drop it off. That was my first mistake. There was, and I am not exaggerating, in a store that's maybe 400 square feet, there was 15 people in line ahead of me, okay? So that sucked, first of all. Second of all, I get in there, and I have the label. It's already paid for. I already have it. And I'm like, here. And they're like, well, we can print it out for you, but it's going to be $4. $4? $4 for a sheet, an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. 500 pages of copier paper, printer paper is like $6, okay? And I got charged $4 for one. That's robbery, okay? That's robbery. That's what that is. And so I'm upset about it, and I feel scammed. I feel duped. I feel angry, and I won't be doing that again. $4 for one piece of paper that I could have printed if I owned a printer. Figure that out. Absolutely outrageous, disgusting behavior by the United Parcel Service, and I just won't stand for it, and I refuse to ever subjugate myself to that predatory business practice ever again. That's like let's say 500 sheets of paper is $5 for math's sake. That means that each sheet of paper is 1 cent. I was charged $4. That is a 4,000% markup. Okay? The label was already paid for. The shipping was already paid for, and it wasn't a cheap label because it was a 20-pound box. Unbelievable. Disgusting. Angry. Outrageous. I will not stand for this sort of practice. Anyway, in other news, I think that's about all I got for that. But I'm just so, viscerally, it's already paid for. Why is it $4 to put on a freaking label? A freaking label! $4! I understand, $4 isn't a lot. I know it's not a lot. It's not that much money. But the fact that the label is already paid for and I had to pay $4, a nickel, I would have been like, yeah, sure, toss him a nickel, 10 cents. I think the most I would have like been able to go and not be all like is like a quarter, like 25 cents. I'd have been like, okay, yeah, sure, 25 cents, print something out. It takes you maybe 6.5 seconds to do it. I get it. All right, sure, yeah, I'll buy that. But $4. Makes me want to just drive my fist through a wall. That's all. In other news, I'm looking forward to legs. And I've started to do what I think is going to be a very positive and successful habit for me, which is going with the old gym bro technique of carrying around a gallon of water. And because I want to further incentivize myself to consume said water, I have filled it, or I mixed it with Crystal Light Lemonade, which is goated. So the sugar-free lemonade packets, goated. So that will help me to consume my necessary daily hydration intake levels. And if you struggle to drink water, because everyone should be drinking a gallon of water every day, more or less depending on your level of physical exercise and your body weight and size, but baseline of 1 gallon is pretty solid. There's probably some like metric you can go off of, which is like 1 liter per 50 pounds of body weight or something. I don't know. But as a rule, 1 gallon is pretty good. It's spaced out throughout the day. You don't want to just slam it right in the morning because you'll die. Don't do that. But I recommend it. Especially if you struggle to drink water. If you make it tasty and you carry it around with you, more likely to drink it, right? Now then, I have a review for you. The pea protein I bought, pea protein. The pea protein I bought was very cheap. Got a great deal on it. And in terms of like taste, it's mid. I gotta be honest with you, it's not like disgusting. Like some of the vegan proteins, some of the wheys I've had are just so bad. This is acceptable. It's not great. It's not atrocious. It has like a sort of a dirt-ish flavor. I don't love it. But for the price, I will take it. It tastes good enough that I'm not going to complain too much, I guess. I don't really know what I'm trying to say there. It's acceptable. Moral of the story. And a damn good price. So I don't know if pea protein is as complete of a protein as whey is, because whey has a very, very good profile in terms of amino acid content and structure. It's very well rounded. And I'm assuming not, because obviously there's no like plant, or there's no like animal ingredients in there, so you're missing out on a lot of the amino acid groups that animals create that plants cannot create. But I don't know. So regardless, I'm not exceptionally worried about like the complete profile, like the amino acid profile, the complexity of protein. Like, I know that it to some extent does matter, but I don't know the science, and I don't know if it matters enough to me, or if it matters enough in general to really pay attention to it. And that's just, some nutritionists out there, sports scientists, etc., would know more than I do. But I personally do not know. I do not. Now then, I was watching Mr. Eric Ugenhagen, Rick De La Stick, Dick Del Hagen, Ricky Boogs the other day, and who's a great guy. I really like him, love his content. I've met him a few times. He's so cool. But anyway, watching him the other day, and he kind of has a lot of a similar mindset as I do when I say, okay, so I've said it before. If you've been following for a while, you've heard this, which is I say PR every day. Now, what does that mean? It doesn't necessarily mean going to the gym and set a new 1 rep max every single time you go in there, because A, it's not possible. You will burn yourself out. You will crush your ego. You will become demotivated. It will be demoralizing. So that's not it. But if you want a PR every day, so you can set a 1 rep max PR. Cool. Maybe not conducive if you are a bodybuilder, but you can do that. You can set a rep PR. Say like, okay, well, I did 100s for 8, so today I'm going to get 100s for 9 or 100s for 10. That's a PR. Bang. If that doesn't happen, then you can set a new standard, right? A new personal record. Say like, well, I'm really not feeling super strong today, but I think my endurance is good. I'm going to bench 135 100 times. 100 times, okay? I've never done that before. If you've never done it before, bang, instant PR, because that's how it works, right? Another example, you're like, I'm not very strong. My endurance is shit. We're balls deep in prep. I feel terrible. I don't even want to be at the gym. I just want to go home, throw up, and die. Well, you can set a PR because this will be the worst you've ever felt when you hit a lift, okay? So you hit a full lift, feeling like trash, that's a PR. Personal record for shittiest feeling while working out. That's a PR. You're like, wow, I'm not very strong, blah, blah, blah. But personal grit, determination, you PR because that's the hardest you've ever worked out when you felt that rough. Or, man, those 70s were really heavy, and I'm usually doing 80s or 90s, but they were really heavy. Well, you PR'd with the amount of effort you put in despite the drawbacks with 70s, right? So you get in the mindset where it's kind of self-rewarding. You PR every day, and no matter what, you always PR in something, okay? And that you just foster that mindset. You foster that reward system in your brain. And over time, every single workout, when you PR every single workout, then there's unlimited rewards for that, right? Anyway, I've yapped enough. We're gonna get to the gym in another 5 minutes because traffic is atrocious. So I will see you guys then. And in the meantime, I'm gonna get mentally prepped for some squats, hack squats, or pendulum squat. Ooh, we might be doing that. All right. So, going a little crazy here. I got 360 on the bar. I'm going with the knee sleeves because my knees feel terrible. And 2 sets of 8. Let's go. I think the knee sleeves are honestly more like a mental thing than anything. I'm not sure they actually provide support. Gotta be honest with you. But we're gonna find out, right? Okay. Hope you appreciate the Philadelphia cream cheese socks. All right, here we go. Yeah. Easy. Easy. Oh. Yeah, that first set was so much fun. It wasn't, but I'm telling myself it was. Fake it till you make it. Then we're going to do it again with the same intensity.
same drive, the same vicious motivation. Easier when it's over. Where you at? Show me something. Show me. Easy. 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 Bang. 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 Easy. Woo. All right. Thanks, already else. All right. Already else. We're doing 70s. Woo! Another one of those. All right. I have not caught my breath, but listen, that's how legends are born, or something like that. Woo! I just gotta keep the dream alive. And the dream right now is 12 reps of RDLs. I'm Batman. I'm back. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Okay. Stendo curls. Let's go. Yes, sir. Extensions, I got 120 today. 120 for 2 sets. Ow, mother. Son of a. That really friggin' hurt. Holy frick. Dang. That sucked. Oh, 120. 2 sets of 20. Gosh. Whew. Easy. Holy sh. Okay. Ow. All right. All right, you got to spot your bros in the gym. I just watched an 18-year-old bench 3 plates for 2 reps. And I don't know what I'm doing with my life anymore, basically. Actually, like muscle failure there for once. That's crazy. Woo! Oh, that's a heck of a burn, boys. Okay, so we have leg curls here, and this is only 90 pounds. But holy buckets, holy mammoth, is this crazy? Because I just did like one practice rep. I swear I was gonna tear my hammy. So, with 90 pounds, but we got 2 sets of 20, which is probably gonna be 2 sets of not 20. So let's kill it. This machine, dude. These red hammer strength machines are angry. Oh. Fudge. I'm gonna feel that tomorrow. All right, so I got like 14 on that first set. I'll be pretty stoked if I get 10. This machine is a freaking killer, dude. Absolute assassin in the streets. This thing is. Ugh. Okay. Whew. Oh my gosh. Evil machine. All right. Definitely have a pump. Abs at 207. Never thought I'd see that. Obviously losing some definition here, but gaining some serious size. So still have some striations, so I can't be too mad. Gosh, this is kind of a funhouse mirror, so I just feel like so short. But anyway, that was a pretty damn good leg day. Like I said, just stay hyped up, and even a bad day is a good day. All right, peace.